And prior to today's speech, House Speaker Mike Johnson of Bossier Parish welcomed Netanyahu to D.C. Netanyahu was introduced to the media in the halls of the Capitol. Now, with Netanyahu alongside, Speaker Johnson said Israel is in an existential fight for its very existence.
Today, the Israeli people are working to defeat Hamas following, of course, the horrific massacre on October 7th. They're having to ward off Hezbollah in the north. They're having to respond to Houthi attacks in Tel Aviv. And they fended off a historic watershed direct attack from Iran itself, a regime that is allied with Russia and China.
And Johnson added, merely 300 days after October 7th, some of Israel's threats seem all too familiar.
The threats Israel faces are not only kinetic. Jerusalem is also combating lawfare and information wars and double standards from the UN and the media. Today and every day, Americans must stand shoulder to shoulder with Israel in its great struggle.
And Speaker Johnson also reminded 120 people remain hostages in Gaza, promising they have not been forgotten. Now, following Netanyahu's speech, Louisiana Senator John Kennedy issued a statement calling it exceptional. He also said too many people in Washington seem confused about why America supports Israel, adding in part, Louisiana still understands the debased people who slaughtered more than 300 young people. They're the bad guys. The odious men who rape women next to the bodies of their dead friends don't deserve to be on this planet. Hamas is working with Iran. America needs to keep supporting Israel as it destroys Hamas and defeats Tehran's terrorism. During his weekly visit with Louisiana reporters, Senator Bill Cassidy said American voters will have a clear contrast between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, and it would be favorable for Trump. Cassidy, of course, took a lot of heat for voting to impeach Trump the second time around. So after his statement, the senator was asked if he would vote for Trump.
Well, I'm not going to vote for Vice President Harris.
Are you implying that you're considering a third-party vote? Are you looking at RFK Jr.?
No, I plan to vote Republican, but I'll let my statement stand as it was.
And in Baton Rouge, rumors of a special session in the late summer or early fall continue to circulate. State Senator Sam Jenkins told me he thinks that will not happen, but...
Now, having said that, I believe there's some push coming from our new Revenue Department head, Richard Nelson, maybe try to want to get ahead of the game, so to speak, about some of these fiscal matters that will be coming up in the session next year.
And this Thursday, you can join Louisiana state representatives and senators, including Sam Jenkins and Tammy Phelps, for an update on the 24 legislative session. It's happening at the Louisiana State Exhibit Museum. That's at 3015 Greenwood Road in Shreveport. That'll be at 6 p.m.